Super fast, orders in the game, ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to win sight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. To the mood, coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. To the mood, coffee for every dude.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show where we got the flow, where we're going to go with you and everywhere. We're going to show how it's going to be done, and that's right. That's how we do it, my son. Mic drop. No,
Woo!
I tried. Okay? I tried to rap, and I did like 60% good.
Somebody needs to get that boy some decaf.
That's right. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome in chat. Welcome everybody on the show. Hillbilly, tcgdude, kjcowboydan. You rock, you rule. You all are amazing. Amazing. And I hope you guys are doing good today. How are you guys doing today? Hillbilly, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Didn't get to stream this morning. I had something I had to do. It just popped up all at once, so. But I'm going to do an extra long stream this afternoon.
Extra long stream this afternoon. Oh. It's going to go extra long for your arena pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That was, yeah. I'd like to enter my credit card in for another $1.50.
Charge by the minute.
Right. Oh god. I know that was a bad joke. That was on borderline. Even for my show, it was borderline. TCG dude, how you rocking it down there?
I'm doing all right, bro. About to pour some hot coffee. I made the fatal flaw of not putting grounds in the pot when I ran it, so I just got to clean out my coffee pot this morning. It was a lot.
That's how you get ghost of. Okay, first of all, I call that ghost of coffee water flavoring.
Oh no, it's worse because I've done that before. What's worse is some reason when you forget to put the coffee grounds in, somehow the coffee smells better. Like when it goes through the cycle and you're smelling the coffee brewing and everything, but there's no real coffee in there. Sometimes it smells better, like stronger, like the coffee's going to be good. And when you get to the pot, it's all clear water that's hot. You're like, oh my God, what was I smelling? What was I smelling?
Right, this turtle is not lying right now. That actually happened this morning. I was like, oh yeah, man, I could smell the coffee brewing. I was even telling my lady, don't worry, we're gonna have a nice hot cup of joe here. And then all of a sudden I look in the kitchen, hot water.
Well, Hillbilly can't be disappointed. You make tea out of water, and Hillbilly loves his tea.
Oh yeah, sure do.
He likes it hot, brisk.
Yeah.
Hot brisk? Hold on. The iced tea, you take an iced tea and make it hot?
Yeah, keep it at room temperature. You keep it at room temperature.
Why is this like why does this feel like a sin? I'm on a coffee podcast in the morning, and there's this guy drinking tea. Tea is like far from coffee. We got beans and we got leaves. Two different things.
Well, you should have seen Hillbilly when he first was on the show. Like for the first while on the show, he'd have water or tea next to him on a coffee show. And I'm like, Hillbilly, where's the coffee? He'd have like a bottle of water. And I'm like, you know what that water needs? He's like, what? I said, a coffee filter. You need to be drinking coffee. All the time I'd be telling him to drink coffee. In fact, if you go back and scroll down like about a year and a half back, there's a whole episode dedicated to talking to Hillbilly about drinking coffee on the morning coffee show.
Wow. I'm not surprised to hear this.
Right? Like he was new. He was still new to the show. He was acclimating, wanted to be on every day. And I'm like, if you're going to be here every day, you should be drinking coffee. I understand not everybody's a coffee drinker.
Oh, that's the good segue to what I was just going to say is that, Americans have really adopted coffee as a mainstay drink. But if you were to go over across the pond, say to England or something, tea is just an everyday thing. They ask if you want a cuppa, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they're offering is some hot tea. Over here, you offer somebody that and they're going to be like, what do you think? I'm sick.
I was about to bring that up. I was watching the Great British Baking Show the other day, and some guy actually said that on the show. It's like in America, if someone asks you for tea, you ask them why. Are you sick? I was about to bring that exact same.
Yeah, we must have watched the same thing. Yeah, I just saw that a day or two ago. That's funny.
Nice. kjcowboydan, what's up?
Oh, not much. It's a pleasure to be here, Conan. Hey, Andy, you're looking pretty hillbilly-ish today. Oh, wait, this is not the Conan O'Brien show? I thought I was on the Conan O'Brien show. Somebody call my my agent.
You're going to get so smacked.
You're in the wrong place.
Wrong place, wrong time. Well, it's going to disappoint you even more when you realize you're not getting paid to be on the show.
Not only do you not get paid, you have to polish his show.
That's right. Polish it, make it shine.
I'm doing pretty good. I hope you guys are doing pretty good too. Sounds like we're all having a good day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good day. I had to wake up an hour early because groceries ordered for dinner tonight. We're having lasagna for dinner tonight. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
That's a good choice.
And thinking of food, KJ was really craving a nice, delicious, hot American cheeseburger over there. tcgdude wants some chili cheese fries, and Hillbilly wants to eat some Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah, love Brussels sprouts.
I'm just mentioning random food.
No, it's because I actually made cheeseburger last night, and then Grandma dropped off chili. So, yeah, like nailed it, bro.
Give me burgers.
I'm just mentioning food, hopefully to get you guys in chat hungry for today's topic, right? With today's show. Like, I want you to be hungry, starving for more of this, because we're gonna get places in this topic today when we reach the point of the show where we talk about the topic of what makes the content flow, because there's a lot to delve into. But as always, there's always a good time of meeting the cast. Like KJ down there, did you know that when he grows up to be 8 feet tall, he's going to be confused with a Sasquatch?
That's a big head in a jar.
Big head, big brain, right?
8 foot tall. Now imagine a Sasquatch size head in a jar.
Right.
I feel sorry for the person who has to carry my head in a jar, for carry me from show to show, literally as it is, because the water splashes out sometimes. But imagine being an 8 foot tall. That they're gonna have to get a truck.
Well, I can only imagine. It looks like he's staring out the window, and there's Galactus staring right back at you. If that's a Marvel pun, for those who don't,
When
I
I'm
marvel at your punetry.
when I'm dead and gone, they can use my head as a little space base.
Right?
Nowhere. Call it nowhere.
Nowhere. That's another Marvel joke. I got it.
Yep.
I got it. Because nowhere is where they fill up tanks for different ships, shuttles, and trades and gamble. If you ever watched Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Nowhere. Where my mind goes when we derail here.
We're always derailing. Well, I only derail when I'm taking up minutes of time, and when we're done making minutes of time, I click this little doohickey like right here.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Haha. See, that's how it works. We get off the show, we start talking about bullshit and everything and have fun. Then I'm like, boom, Hillbilly. Where did we go? We were there. We were talking about this. We're talking about that. Now we need to get back on track. And that starts with the third segment.
Card of the day. Combo breaker.
Sorry. Oh, this is a classic. I still want a copy of this card just for the lulz. Because I remember when I first started playing Magic, I thought this card was off the wall. Never owned a copy of it, but I'm like, always wanted that card because I thought the art was sick. But Jester's Cap is an artifact. Costs 4 colors mana, or 4 generic mana. And you can pay 2 to tap it to sacrifice Jester's Cap. You get to search target player's library for 3 cards and remove them from the game. And then shuffle that player's library. You know what's crazy about this is to imagine trying to play this on a spell table and everybody gets to see what's someone else's deck because you can't really just look at your opponent's deck and take out the 3 cards you want out.
Yeah. I mean, this would be terrible against my vampires because I got that single bond combo in it. Take it out.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody see the cards, though.
No, yeah.
I'm most surprised and thrilled to see that this is modern legal. Like, I knew this was an Ice Age card, but I had no idea that this was reprinted in 9th edition. And 8th and 9th edition is one of my like semi-entry points into Magic, loosely, I'll say. So to see this modern legal, I'm totally gonna run this in a jank build someday, bro. Absolutely.
Nice. And the only reason why this card is black bordered is because this is the foil version of the card. This came from a white border set, and the foils in that set were black bordered. I purposely selected the black border card because I want to imagine owning this card in foil. It's not expensive by any means, but it's just a fun card to have, and it's classic. I could have gone for the alpha art or the original art, but I didn't.
Yes, we get to imagine the foiling without it being shiny. Thank you, Tortoise.
You're welcome. Well, you got to use your imagination. Just imagine the glimmer. Whoop, whoop. Ooh, that looks pretty. Yeah. Oh, the light hits that just perfect.
My eyes.
This would make me think of DC because it makes me think makes you think of the Joker.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking that myself. I was thinking I'd like to. Sorry. I was thinking about getting the artwork done with the Joker colors. Like, if I could get that same exact piece, just have the artist do in Joker colors on the face makeup. You know,
right. Not to get too much into it, it kind of reminds me of ICP from back in the day, like their little cards that they did back in the day.
Yeah, the Joker's cards. So it's what they call their albums. I think they're on their 3rd set of Joker's cards now, if I'm not mistaken. I kind of lost track after the 2020s. Yeah, no, actually, this would definitely be a good deck to have themed around that. And a lot of people like Rakdos, right? Because Rakdos, has entertainment and jesting and clowns and murderous assassins and all that stuff. So definitely in that territory for that.
Yep.
and it's very flavorful. And with the Duskmorn being a new set with some clowns in it, this can theme out some of those modern janky Duskmorn decks that you want to build for tabletop fun.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
If I had this on tabletop, I'd run it. But I wouldn't want to run it
I
on
think it'd
spell
be fun.
table.
No, that'd be annoying. But that's fun. That's fun. Really quick, I want to catch up with chat. We got Captain Waffles. Waffles, what's up? Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you hanging there for a bit. If you were there for a minute, we got Metamon.
Waffle dried out.
Fun card.
Sorry.
Reprinted most recently, and I'm new mastered. Hell yeah! All right, now back to the bit. We're gonna start rolling to some pictures of the day. The first picture I found a picture of KJ's ex, and I'm like, oh, and everybody wants to know what KJ's ex looks like.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, she's my ex too. What a coincidence.
yeah.
Delightfully evil. We love it. Oh, what did she say? What is she telling us? There's nothing like a piping hot of coffee on a cold day. It helps warm the evil in me. It's true.
It's true. It's true. Then the next picture I found was a picture of Hillbilly in his youthful days, before he was all humble and calm and everything. The difference between coffee and your opinion is ask for coffee. That's how Hillbilly looks with short hair, everybody, if you wanted to know.
Yeah. I want this. I want this as a sign. Just one of those things you can put up in your kitchen.
Right? I can imagine your
Yeah,
roommate seeing
scoot
that
over,
for the
live,
first
laugh,
time.
love.
Yeah, it goes right over live, laugh, love. Exactly.
That's funny. But yeah.
You are funny.
The next
I love it.
picture. The next picture is a picture of me in my dreams. When your friends ask to try Army Strength coffee, now they're on the floor spasming and hallucinating.
Oh no, it's Diddy coffee. Ah!
Oh no! Oh no!
Just kidding.
That was almost some poor taste there. I caught the reference.
I was like,
Oh man, but yeah, Gene Wilder, God rest his soul. I don't know if he's alive or dead still anymore, but he was a really good actor in that movie, and he did a lot of good films. But I really like my coffee strong.
Yeah, apparently he was scripted to use a cane, but he kind of refused. He's like, no, Willy Wonka is supposed to be like a kid or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you have this energy, yada yada yada. So that's why he it was introduced with the cane, but then like fell and rolled and just like whipped into youth. Yeah, I don't know. It was some YouTube blip I heard a couple days ago.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
All sorts of random shit on YouTube.
Random stuff.
Random stuff.
And the last picture on here, I know we've seen before, but it's Friday, and I still love it. Just let that soak in. Let that soak in. What's more awesome than this? Friday coffee.
It's almost like one of those pictures, the more you look at it, the worse it gets.
Right.
Oh my God.
You realize what's going on. You're like the Velociraptor riding a shark, has a rocket launcher. I mean, whoever took the time to make this photo makes you wonder what the heck they were on. maybe I need some of that.
Really?
But yeah,
You know, the guy who made this had a kid, and what's more awesome than that? Well, I'll tell you what's more awesome than that. A shark with a velociraptor holding a rocket launcher. Yeah, that's more awesome than that. And you know, he had to make it for because somebody said that. I think that's something that somebody would say in a snarky way to like be like, yeah, I know it's more awesome than Jurassic Park.
Wait, there's things more awesome than Jurassic Park.
Yeah, give them guns and sharks.
There can't be anything more awesome than Jurassic Park. I don't believe you. Look, a Transformer. All right.
Ooh, shiny.
Shiny. All right. All right. Now, he just passed, Man Monk says about Gene Wilder. That's sad, but thanks for letting us know.
Yeah.
Then with that, we're going to start rolling on to the question of the day. Now, if you have pictures you want to share on the show, you can share that in Discord. You can just join the Discord. Links in the description below. If you have pictures you want to share to show up on the show, you can do that on Discord. There's a little segment called Picture of the Day. And if you also have a question of the day you want to share with us, go to Discord and video post your question of the day there. And then I'm trying to buy some time because tcgdude had to go grab some coffee, and I want to be able to answer the question too.
And
then we're going to get to this part.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
The question of the day, once again, came out of the AI woodworks from the world beyond us, out from the Matrix, from the DC universe. We got the Joker, the AI Joker, asking a question for you to answer.
Please describe to me what it means to you to play games with your friends and family. Go mad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, being able to, play, spend time with your friends and, do something fun. What, and I have something, time consuming now, especially since I'm older. That's what that's my answer to the question.
Well, answering that would mean I have to have friends.
True. We know TCG dude. He doesn't have friends. Oh, okay.
Well, you have us for another 32 minutes.
Yeah,
there you go, Dad.
If I had a soundboard, I'd put a laugh track and a sad track on there, like, oh, then also go, ha 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 ha, like people laughing and that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Tortoise going off.
But instead, people are just happy for the sadness. They're just all cheering.
Dang it, your sadness brings the viewership. Be sadder, TCG dude. Be sadder. Be sadder like it's Saddle Day. I say Saddle Day because I'm making fun of somebody. I know who's watching in the background, and they know what I'm talking about because I brought it up to them because they can't say Saturday correctly.
Wow.
Well,
you are okay. It's not my speech.
I'm talking about Coogee Dude. I'm talking about Coogee Dude.
Okay. He's like, I can make fun of him. That's fair game.
Yeah, that's right. Right. But anyways. But like I know KJ used to be able to at least go out and play games and D&D with his friends and families, mainly his friends. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's the bonding situation. I mean, you sit there, you look at it, right, and it's like, yeah, you're going out and hanging out with your friends, and you're getting out to touch grass for just a minute, and you're not sitting at the computer streaming a 13-hour game of some sandbox like Minecraft or something. You're actually getting out to go and play a game. You're going to have a D&D night. You're going to or a Magic night or whatever game. Heck, it could be a couple hours of Sorry. You're getting out there for the bonding experience. In the long
Right.
run, I mean, yeah, I mean, why hang out with your friends for just a couple of laughs and go home? You're there for the bonding as well.
Oh yeah, the bonding's like the best part, and going deeper than just bonding with your friends, you get to learn more about their aneurysms. You get to learn about their quirks that make them them, and you get to learn more about the personality, and you guys kind of understand each other more in that bonding, that like you feel free to make certain jokes, right? And certain jokes that they will get, even if it's like the stupidest joke in the world. You can be saying something like your sidewalk is dry, something plain as day, sounds stupid, but they laugh because you're bonding and your what's the word? Keep saying
Mannerisms. Man, you're forgetting the M.
Mannerisms.
In mannerisms.
Mannerisms, right?
I was just gonna say you got to pay to see my twerks, bud. Yeah, I don't care how much of my friend you are.
Right. But yeah, so getting to learn the mannerisms and stuff, you get to know people on a deeper level, and that bonding that builds up, and it builds up connections. Like with my family, we connect every Monday playing video games. Well, this next Monday we're actually decorating the house for Halloween. But like we like playing games. We get to learn what people do. You get to learn about people's behaviors on certain games they like and don't like. Or you can tell when someone's not invested in a game when they're on their phone, and so you try to incorporate ways to make the game a little more interesting to pull them away from that, because you like that bonding that you have. You like that structure you have. Then Hillbilly and I, we got jokes. We got little game jokes. Like last night we were playing some, and the guy's like, who to attack? And he's like, attack Tortoise, he has the most life. He's like, attack Tortoise. He's like, he's at 36 life while everybody else is like at 20 or under. And I'm like, don't attack me. I just gained that life. Anyways, I got attacked out of a game, and on the way out, I destroyed one of Hillbilly's creatures in vengeance for that request.
Yeah, my commander at that. How dare you do that again? That was all right, Dag Blackett. That was my commander.
Last night's game was pretty good. Last night's game was it was busy. Something always happening. Board wipes. It was filled with everybody doing something. I'm surprised I was able to keep up with a deck that doesn't do a lot of drawing. But yeah, I think that's great. That's great that we got to the point where we get the bond and everything. And we know the more we play on Spell Table and we get regulars on the show like we do when we can, we get to communicate and make jokes and have fun and have a good time. And just like in real life, it's about being a good time. It's not about putting on a face, showing off for people what you want them to see. It's about interacting and being real with each other, and that's what brings out a lot of good in the company of people.
Yep.
Because if you put on a mask, you end up like a monkey climbing a tree. The higher you climb, the more you show your butt. I don't know if you can know that reference. My mom taught me that one as a kid.
I first thought I had in when you said that was you ever see I Am Weasel on Cartoon Network? It was a classic thing. It had Weasel, and his arch enemy was his best friend, a baboon.
Oh, I Am Weasel, yeah. The mini series in Cow and Chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that whole the more you climb a tree, the more you show your butt reference several times.
Nice.
Huh.
Captain Waffle says, I was busy winning softball game. Maybe be able to join tonight. Hey, that'd be cool if you can join tonight. And congratulations on the win. Look at TCG sucking up to you. He's like, I have to say it first. No, I'm kidding. He saw it first. That's all fine.
I'm engaging with the chat while live. Didn't we just talk about this?
What? You're engaging with the chat while live. You know what that means.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Supervised Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Whoa. Everybody, we got to the topic of the day. We're actually on time, at the right time. Look at me. We're time. We're not late. We're not late.
It says 31 on my clock.
No, 31 on your clock. Magic the Gathering. What makes the content flow? Right? What makes the content flow? Magic the Gathering. What makes the content flow? People come from the woodworks and decide to make content for Magic the Gathering. Some people are really good at producing their content, and some just stellar. Some people are trash, and that's just putting it the truth. Like, some people are just trash at it. They're really bad at it. And I feel like I'm in the middle at making their content, right? I feel like I'm in the middle between good and bad, but one thing that makes a watchable show overall is dedication to learn, change, and grow. The evolution of the show will make the difference overall. Time to improve and tweak the show. Like, if you make the time to improve and tweak the show as you go, you will learn a lot. And you'll find out what you like and don't like. And doing some research helps out a lot. Having experience helps out a lot too. So let's talk about what it makes it a good show, a good flow for you. And so I kind of butchered that monologue, but hey, I do it. Captain Waffles, trash. You're not trash. But like, so lately I've been delving into a lot of different YouTubers and just looking at different people on YouTube and watching their shows. And there are some people who are just coming out of the woodworks with some stellar shows, stellar quality too. Like, these people got to be packing with some money in their wallet to have some of the content they have and are able to produce. Where some people just think they can make an entire show by picking up their phone and filming from their phone and not plan anything and just make like a video of them just talking for like a minute and be good. And that shows you the spectrum between like the worst and the best. And like, there's a lot that gets muddled in the mixture, right? And I'll give you guys some time to talk, I promise. But sometimes we get mixed in the middle of the mixture. And like I said, I've improved my show a lot. And I've learned to evolve my show around the people who join it. Because, one thing that makes my show different than a lot of people's is mine's not consistent with whoever's on, right? And that's not exactly a bad thing. tcgdude, you're not on here always, right? You come on when you can. So I can't just structure my show to be like, well, tcgdude's going to be here on Wednesdays only. I can only do a Wednesday show. No, I like to do my show daily. So I structured the show, and one of the evolutions of it was like, well, if people want to jump on for the show, it could just be easy for them to jump on the show, and I can work it around them. Like some topics, like today's topic, I kind of worked around an idea that someone was talking to me about, and I'm like, that's a good idea. We all have experience in this, and like tcgdude, you have experience in this. KJ has experience in this. HILLBILLY has experience in this. I'm like, the more experience we have, the more passionate we can be about it, or the more knowledgeable we can be on based off the stuff we've done.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the more time you spend doing something, the better you're going to get at it,
Oh, yeah.
Well, I do believe that practice is a big thing. We're talking about practice.
Practice, that's right. But yeah, practice is a thing.
Well, you got practice. You also got to have an attitude that you want to do it and you want to get better.
Right. You definitely have to have the attitude to do it. You got to have the attitude, and you got to have the. There's another word I'm thinking of, but like the gumption, the want, the desire,
passion.
The passion. Passion's a word that describes it. To be better, and you got to roadmap it, right? Like I'm on a roadmap right now. My roadmap is to better the show, make the show go on, and one of my main goals is to be better at making topics.
Coach.
I like this topic. This topic is hitting home for a lot of people right now, especially this time of year where a lot of creators are trying to make that Christmas pay, in time for Christmas and whatnot. So you see a lot of content creators like putting out a lot of content that's not felt. And the passion in a lot of people's projects right now, unless they're, because they've already filmed the Halloween stuff. If they're doing, if they're doing like YouTube videos and whatnot, they're already putting out Halloween videos ready to be released this week, which means been editing for about a month on something that they filmed 2 months ago. Yeah. Now with live creators though,
like one thing I learned. Like there's a reason why I start putting my show together an hour before it starts, right? One, I can't do it the day before. I'm usually busy doing stuff, and I do start an hour before because I get to look for the pictures. I get to meditate while I'm looking for pictures. I get to relax. I get to jog my mind as I'm intriguing myself into finding these pictures of the day, trying to come up with a question of the day. And usually I try to get the question and kind of involve the topic when possible. Like today's topic or question of the day was about gaming with friends and what it means to you. Well, I actually chose that question when I discovered what I wanted the topic of the day to be, because in a way, even if you're by yourself making videos or content, or you're with a group, you're socializing to a certain extent. Like right now, we're socializing right here, right now. But if it was just me on the show and I had this topic going, I know my socializing will be with the people in chat, or if it was pre-recorded, responding to the comments. There's a socializing aspect that gets together and comes together, and you kind of build up a thing. And one thing that's been the hardest thing that I'm gonna admit this right now in the beginning for me was ego. Like when I started blowing up, like I know I'm a small time creator against the big fries, but I think I'm a big time creator with 600 subscribers to get 30 to 40 people watching me a day. I started getting an ego, and I had to bust through that barrier because I'm not as cool as I think I am or want to think I am, but I'm always as. But I know I try to see myself in the reality of it. Now, take that into perspective, because ego is a part of life. You have to have ego. You do, to a certain degree. You, with that ego, brought desire to create more. Now, if you are a content creator or aspiring to be a content creator, you have to find your why, right? You have to define your why. Why do you want to create content? What's in it for you? And what are you willing to do for your public? And I think you need to answer those three questions in the best way you can in your means of doing so.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys got anything to add to this, yeah.
I think you ought to also, when you answer that question, see, it's a question that everybody should be asking. But when people ask you, why are you doing these questions, or why do you want to be who you are, why do you want to be where you're at, you can, if you're honest with yourself and you're like, I want to be able to socialize with my friends, or I want to be a celebrity. If you have the concept of I'm going to be a celebrity, then you need to make sure that you're doing more than just the basics. You need to get in there
Right.
and like throw every single thing you have at it. If you want to move up in the, you got to think about what that next level is and work to that next
Right.
level.
Right. And you got to know what kind of creator you want to be. Like one creator I don't want to be is I don't want to be someone who's clickbaity. Right. Like I understand clickbait works and how it works and what people do. Like I was watching a show my wife had on about this guy complaining about these women on social media who do clickbait stuff all the time. I saw that comment. But like if I make something clickbaity at all, it has to tie in the show and what the show's talking about. Like it has to be a real topic, a real show. And pro tip, don't get your panties in a wad. I know that's what everybody was laughing at. So I try to keep it real on that, and every means necessary, even at my own default or at my own fault. Like I keep it real, even if it doesn't garner views, or if it does garner views. Like I try to keep it real as possible, even if it's not the popular opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, what is TCG dude's take on content creation and getting that content flow going on?
I have no idea who this TCG dude is. Not somebody I've heard
TCG
of.
daddy? This TCG daddy, the cool daddy of the TCG.
Not the mama, you're the daddy.
Tortoise, I am your daddy.
No, well, you make content, and like you always come up with good ideas for content ideas for other people. Like I figured you have good thoughts and processes on this too.
Well, thanks, bro. So I'm one of those people that is a creative, but has, I'd say, little drive. And I hate to use the word drive, but it's like getting the rubber to meet the road, like doing the actual work. Like I can come up with a million different $1 million ideas, funny skits, phrases, song parodies, but putting in the work in is where my weakness really is. That kind of shows on my channel a little bit. Now I have delisted over 100 box break videos, pack crack videos. And the reason I did that is because it's not quality content. And I've come to learn that over time because, I respect people's time. Right. There's not a lot of I come across as a gray Jedi to some and morally ambiguous. But one thing I don't like to do is disrespect people's time. So I'm not trying to put out caca content. You know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I respect that.
Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your rap was pretty good. You put time in that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, no, I had an idea and ran with it for a couple days and put pen to paper and recorded. And honestly, there was like one or two little minor delivery flubs. And I probably could have fixed the text color on the edit a little better. But overall, I was really happy with it. It's a 2-minute parody. Recently I did the interview with Captain Waffles. That was a lot of fun. Lesson learned with that experience: always do an audio and video check before you shoot content with guests, because your time and their time is very limited. Say I was unable to fix the audio for that interview, that would have been a complete waste of project. You know what I'm saying? And potential gold content flushed down the toilet. So
that is a good pro tip.
Yeah, audio video test.
Captain Waffle says people were hating on him for his stance on Commander video he made, talking about stepping back from Commander. But he'll tell like he sees it and he voices his opinion, which is how you should do it.
Yep.
Be genuine. TCG will put on a headlock, put you in a headlock, and make you call him daddy. That's right.
Right? It's not about the hurt, it's about the control. Oh God.
But still,
I play white blue in standard. And I'm just kidding.
Right? So making magic content, one thing I noticed what people will do And one of the biggest strengths someone has in Commander when making content, not Commander, and Magic making content, is their experience. Some people are gifted with really good experience. So like Captain Waffles has all this experience behind him from playing in the Pro Tour circuit. I don't know if he considers himself a pro player, but he's been in the presence of the pros, right? So he has really good experience in that. He has a good brain for bringing that out. My experience is more on the casual side. So I try to get more of the casual feels. I try to get into more of the meanings of things, like how the bannings affected me. And I expressed myself in a video like that because my passions were brought by my experiences, as well does Captain Waffles. His passions are based off his experiences. So going off your experiences and making content based off your experience drives more passion and more love for what you're doing. Do not buy paint that you're not comfortable with and telling people that you like the color, right? So if you buy pink paint and you just hate the color pink, don't paint your wall pink and say I love this color. You know, if you're more of a bluesy guy and want to get a bluesy colored paint and you paint your wall bluesy colored, paint your wall bluesy and tell people you love that color. And that's the difference. Do not go against your grain, whatever that might be. Go with what you love and what you have experience in, and make that your thing. And you know what? True fact here. You might love Transformers like I do. Like I love Transformers to an extent. You might love Transformers. You might feel like you're the most diehard fan of Transformers. But when you get into a group of people like social media and you start making content for it, you'll find out there's more things about that particular Transformer subject that you don't know that you thought you knew everything about. You got to be able to evolve. You got to be able to change. You got to be able to learn and accept truths, right? That's how it works. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, and I will rebuttal back. Okay.
I'm sorry. I was stuck on a visual train of thought. In chat, for those people who are in chat, I was stuck on a visual train of thought trying to think about a kitty cat and a tiger. Sorry.
Agreed. I may come across as an old man yells at format, but I do feel Commander is the kitty cat turned tiger, like JLK mentioned. Command Zone. Yep. That's a good analogy.
Oh, yeah.
And let's actually take that analogy and put that to YouTube. I'm a small-time creator, right? Small-time creator. My box is this big, like this big, right? I know how to handle the 40 people that watches my video. And I know it sounds like I'm controlling them, but I'm not. But like I know how to handle the people in chat in general. In the size I'm in right now, I do not know how to control 500,000 people in chat, right? You don't force yourself to grow. This is my personal opinion. Do not force yourself to grow faster than you can handle the growth. Try to control the growth. If you're slow, let it be slow. If you grow fast, try to take it slower. Step back. Don't rush into things.
Correct.
Because the content flow is about you being good. And you're making fun of me for analogy trains?
Oh, we love a good turtle analogy.
So I agree, but if you do happen to hit that accidental rocket ship to the moon, and you happen to go viral, make sure that my suggestion is you have streamer friends. Mod your streamer friends to your accounts. If they don't want to see it in their community, they're definitely not going to want to see it in your community, because your community touches your streamer friends' communities. Mod your streamer friends. Don't so that way if you need to control the wild chat,
outrageous.
If you need to outrageous chat, if your chat gets outrageous and they start turning less into friends and more into fans, then you definitely want to have mods.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, one thing on YouTube, you got two different kinds of mods. You got your managing mods, then you got your regular standardized mods.
Right. And it's your choice to choose which ones are what.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. All right. But what makes the content flow? Like we've talked about a lot about content creation, ideas of making content creators, and gave them tips for content creation.
Well, typically,
really good?
I would think that it's like, okay, what are you passionate about talking about? I mean, pretty much you're not going to want to go into somebody's show or your own show when you don't know what you want to talk about.
Right.
So it's like,
and
I went to the fair today or something. Who cares? Whatever, you have a conversation right there.
Right. And it's hard to niche down. There's one thing I want to bring up. Like YouTube tells you to niche down on something. Like, and it's no longer that way. Of all the content I've watched on YouTube, it's not about niching down on a particular subject. Have you ever tried making videos on Cube? That is definitely a finite topic. There's even channels who do Cube content who are repeating themselves over and over. So you kind of stop watching their content because they're just rehashing content they've made before, maybe with a little twist, right? You like watch half their video, like, well, we've already kind of seen this before. I'm going to watch something else, right? They tell you niche down on a topic. Don't niche down on an overall one topic thing. I think from what I've noticed, especially with like the growing of vloggers recently and stuff like that, the topic should adjust around the topic of your channel. The niche around your channel should start niching around you. People want to know you as a person. Don't give them every information. There's some stuff you keep about yourself private behind the camera. But like Magic the Gathering is a niche that's very broad, right? But like you can do other things with Magic. You can come up with different topics or different ideas. Like I'm gonna bring tcgdude into this because I can see him doing this in the future as something fun to do. What if he created an armor out of jank Magic cards? And then, like, just for a costume for Halloween, made like a metal Magic card vest, Magic card, like, I don't know, not a skirt, but like armor for legs and stuff. Like, looks like a knight's armor made out of Magic cards. He could do that. And then he's like, make a whole video about it. Be like, process. Make it about you. This is what I'm getting at. Make Magic. Sorry, tcgdude, for throwing you in that derailment of an idea.
Oh no, it's all good, man. I've actually seen the card dressed before. Amy the Amazonian, one of the female creators in the space, actually wore a dress made of Magic cards, if I'm not mistaken. You could probably find it on her Twitter feed or something.
I've seen a guy dressed up in a knight's armor made out of Magic cards too. Like the design of the knight's armor.
Super cool.
I'm just saying.
There you go.
Right. What I'm saying is that's Magic content. They made it about themselves if there's videos on it. And I said
that is a form of Magic content. That's for sure.
It'd be interesting to see. We got tons of Magic jank out there no one wants to sell or buy, right? Lots of cards that just sit on the shelves for a while. Why don't you just turn those into craft projects? One year when I was very broke, moved to Iowa for the first year. I was broke, had some Magic cards. I made a miniature Christmas tree out of Magic cards. It was janky looking, but it was my way of celebrating Christmas.
Well,
I wasn't thinking about YouTube back then.
Just being resourceful. So as much as I love your passion, I'm actually gonna retort and argue that trying to get fame on YouTube and get subs and views and all that, just pitching you as you is actually kind of a dead end because nobody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? People are searching for how to fix my car, how to swaddle a baby, how to brush the dog, or how to make YouTube content. And then when they find the channel, you know what I'm saying, they'll get to know you from that channel and then start to develop a rapport with you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll look to you. Oh, I remember that person. I remember Tortoise showing me how to do the is it combo. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can ask him or look to his channel for a Golgari combo. You know, maybe he's got something on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually happened before, ironically. Someone asked me about certain combos in a color, which I need to finish that series. But truth be told, maybe I'm just old, but I still look up how to do videos on YouTube. I'll look up reviews on YouTube, right? The thing is, the thing about what you're talking about there, when people search up things like that, people aren't looking to subscribe to those channels, but those videos are getting the views. Some people subscribe to the channel because they end up liking the person, but when you start making content, then you start making friends, right? Friends is another big thing. Like, you know, I started with DJ Longhair, started building up on DJ Longhair, other places too. I started getting more outreach, started growing with the help of friends. You start building a community, right? So what I want to end this conversation on is talking about how when you start becoming a creator, you start finding yourself in a community, sometimes multiple communities, but you start niching time to more of a community because you want those friends to help you out. Now, I'm not saying you go to friends just because they will help you out, but, you know, maybe tcgdude has an idea for your show that you're like, oh, that's good. That's going to help me with my show. I like that idea. And tcgdude later on is going through debunkles like, I'm trying to create a video, but I don't know what to do. And you're like, well, you're good at this. Why don't you do this kind of content for this show? And tcgdude takes out, that's pretty good. Or maybe someone's good at making like little graphics. You need a graphic. Someone can help you out there. What if someone knows how to make songs and helps make you a song and it helps you there? You know, a community helps make the content flow because when you get stuck by yourselves, you kind of get in that writer's block. I don't know what you call the creation block, creator's block. But you find yourself in a writer's block of creativity. Sometimes people help you through. Like today, for example, I didn't know what the topic of today was going to be until I had a conversation with a friend about content issues, and the content issues was based on the struggle to want to make content and how to make content. Because some people have the desire to learn right away and, you know, start getting the ball rolling and trial error. It's through to the end. The other people are like, well, if someone will hold my hand all the way through, maybe I can get through this. You know, and sometimes it's really tough. That's 90. What's up?
Well, there's also, you know, just understanding what you're capable of and being self-aware, right? There's like, as much as I may have struggled with being overweight as a youth and thinned out into my young adult age and, you know, was maybe having good health, that didn't mean that I could be a basketball player, go be in the NBA. Right. Like, I could fantasize about it. I could think it, but should I actually start making life decisions based around that idea? Probably not, because I'm barely 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? So I have to be realistic. And a lot of people in the content creation space kind of get these illusions of grandeur that, well, I have an internet connection and a phone and I can just, you know, make a channel and then boom, I'm famous and rich. And it's not that easy, bro. You know?
It ain't.
Well, let me spin this around on you. First of all, I want to mention, I hate it when YouTube sponsors people to make a video about YouTube and they say all you need is a camera, a mic, and a personality, which is not always true. Sometimes you need experience and you need the ability to learn. But let me spin this around on you. Say you're this fat kid, you're a fat kid growing up. You loved baseball, but you could never play baseball because you couldn't control your weight. But later on as an adult, you thinned out and you still couldn't play basketball. But you wanted to create content about basketball, so you started creating content about your favorite players in the game as a kid. You love Michael Jordan? Dude, I can do an essay on Michael Jordan on my channel. Holy cow. Others, like, I can't use all the clips, but I can do a video talking about my favorite moments and share my excitement with it. See how that goes. There's different ways to approach how you can do your content. And that's what the point of this live show is finding different approaches to do live content. You know, Like one thing I've been struggling with for most time is creating original content, but sometimes creating original content is taking something that already exists and just forming it into yourself. How would I cover this topic? How would I be able to cover this topic? What's a way I would think differently? You know, sometimes you have the idea, you just don't know what you have yet. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to try things your own way and see if it flies, sticks to the wall.
Yep.
'Cause I don't know how big you are really. I don't know how big you really are into basketball, tcgdude. But if that was a passion of yours as growing up, if it was, that's still something you could talk about to an extent.
I believe you want the basketball to go in a hoop, not and stick to the wall. So,
right. What were you
It's
about
like-
to say, tcgdude?
Oh, it totally slipped my mind here, to be honest with you. I got distracted by a notification on my phone. Sorry. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, content, I'm not trying to gatekeep by any means. You know, one of the beauties of YouTube is that anyone can do it, right? I mean, technically, there's age restrictions, but God, my little sister was like 10, 11 years old doing stupid, you know, Lady Gaga dance videos back in the 2010s. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like there's a huge spectrum of content creators out there that are offering all sorts of things, and being intentional is super important, you know, and knowing what you want out of that experience, right? Because some people want money. Not a lot of people, most people want money, want subs, want views. Other people want connection. Some may want a form of video diary, right? Or
Right.
some sort of footprint. So like you know, not to be morbid, but like we all have to pass it sometime. And wouldn't it be cool if your great grandson Tortoise could YouTube your ass and be like, well, there he was playing Magic when it was still cardboard. Now we got these cool hologram cards.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like I know you're not trying to gatekeep, but like one thing you want to do is if you want to become a creator and you're serious about becoming a creator and serious about willing to change as a creator, like if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to evolve, just start doing it. You might go in the cooking industry, right? You're gonna you're gonna flip burgers for the rest of your life, but you know your step into flipping burgers might be your next step into grilling steak. You know, sometimes you want to go into you want to start making pancakes, then all of a sudden you're like, well, I'd rather have waffles. Or maybe you're thinking pancakes, but you're thinking about pancakes and chicken or waffles and chicken. You know, you're going when you start working on social media and start becoming a creator, and you're serious about learning yourself, because there's a lot about yourself you don't know all the time, right?
All right.
Sometimes you find out you're more than you were. Like I used to think I was strictly a Ninja Turtles dude, but I love Transformers. I thought I just loved Magic the Gathering, but I love Ninja Turtles. You know, you know, there's more into you. You know, I used to not be a PlayStation head. I used to be a Nintendo 64 head. But whoops, you know, things
Well,
change.
as human beings, we're allowed to like multiple things, and we're even allowed to like conflicting things.
That is right. That is exactly right. And that is YouTube at its best. You can your content can be conflicting from what you do on average, but the one thing you want to do is be you. 100%. Be knowledgeable. Build the experience, and just perfect you being you with what you have. Like one thing I struggle with, and I won't lie, and I'm not going to sugarcoat this, I struggle with research. I have the attention span of a gnat sometimes. See, I just caught that gnat. Attention span of a gnat sometimes. So when I like certain reasons why I don't cover certain topics is because that requires more research than my brain can handle. And when I can and I can get into the research, I'll research some stuff, then cover it. Right? Researching is big. So 3 key factors I want you to all walk away with today. If you want to become a content creator and want the content to flow, research and experience is one big thing. 2, always be you. Right? Always be you. Do not try to imitate others. You can borrow from others when needed, but do not imitate others. Do not try to be something you're not. And 3, tcgdude, you know what number 3 is?
That's when you have to go number 1 and number 2 together.
Right?
Sorry, wrong topic.
All right.
Right. Well, I figured you'd come. Well, number three is do it if it's fun, right? If it's not fun and you don't like it, if it's not you, don't do it, right?
Right.
That's 3. So to reiterate what I just said, right? Be you, be willing to evolve, and don't be something you're not. That's just the different reiteration of it. But still, we want to thank you guys for checking out, and we're going to click into this.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town.
Billy will play boosters in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire, emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight, flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack, he won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack, he opens.
Dad, blood it.
All right.
Alrighty. Time for the pack opening. That's more. That party easy. Well, I got some more tokens. Got plenty of these. First card is a rune. You got defiled crypt and cadaver lab.
You.
Yeah.
Oh.
A neglected manor. Enduring curiosity. Ooh.
Oh, I like that card. Whoop, whoop.
House cartographer. The grafter. Pyroclasm.
Nice.
Dude, number 1 card. No kidding.
That's right, buddy.
Fear of abduction. Paranormal analyst. Ooh. Yeah. Fear of lost teeth. Dagger Maw Megalon. Slavery branch sniper. Fear of the dark. Resurrected cultist. Unsettling twins. Come play with me. And bedhead beastie. All right.
Nice. Now, why don't you flip to your main cam and start shilling yourself out?
All right. Where are you at? Right there you are. Hey, everybody. Let me get this light work real quick. All right. Today, I did not stream this morning due to having had something pop up that I had to do this morning. But at 2 o'clock this afternoon, I will be doing a arena stream. And it's going to be a little longer arena stream since I did not get my morning stream done. So that's all I got planned for today. But tomorrow, I got two streams actually more than 2 streams tomorrow. At 9 a.m. tomorrow, I'll be doing another arena stream. Then at 1 o'clock tomorrow, I will be playing Commander. Then after the Commander, it will be another arena stream. That's Saturday's schedule. That's really all I have to chill for today.
All right. We're going to go over to tcgdude.
Hey, what up, everybody? I am Alex, the TCG Dude, a casual yet passionate Magic player, keeping the flame lit. So if you like music, funny, haha, Magic-related stuff, I got a parody song called My Hand. You can check it out on my channel. Outside of that, you'll catch me occasionally doing a video game live stream, usually some Call of Duty. Actually, a one Richie Dubs donated to moi a month of World of Warcraft time. So you're going to be seeing me leveling up a new character, Horde side there, and eventually doing some dungeons and raids with homie. Outside of that, if you're looking to get some Magic, I am running a Japanese core set box battle. So pretty much we have 2011, 2012, 2013. We're starting with core set 2013. You're going to get 5 packs for $30 shipped to your door. And we're battling for high-low CMC to get an extra 3. As soon as we get this filled, we will get it fired pretty much within 24 hours of that. And I have the boxes on deck, so it's not like I have to fulfill the order type thing. I took these pictures here. So yeah, I will put the link for the Discord in the chat, and you can get at me on how to get involved with that.
Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. And now we're going to go to KJ.
Hey, howdy, hey there, boys and girls out there in Chatland. I hope that you're having a great day today. Today at 3 o'clock, Investables, Collectibles, and myself will be doing the Two Heads, One Mic podcast. Also, join us on Wednesday when I do a thing with Jesse Howheeler for Procrastinating Across the Ocean. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a great day.
Yeah, a great day. Great day. Just telling people how to live their day. You can't do that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So today is Friday. We're going to get some F&M tonight. We're going to try to get a Friday night Magic game going on tonight. Now, I was wanting to do the auction stuff tonight, but the wife actually works early again today, so I have to postpone that till tomorrow. I'll probably do that right after the morning show, so I can do that and try to be on Hillbillies Live at the same time. Get that all done. Setup's the same, so yay. So that's the plan, is to get F&M tonight. And have some Magic the Gathering content, playing some Commander. Don't know who I'm going to play the Commander tonight, but I'll find something salaciously awesome, right? Salacious, something that makes you want to watch. Go boom. Pretty cool. But anyways, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all in chat for being awesome. Thank you, channel members. All those ones you don't even know you were channel members until Hillbilly bought those last night. And TCGdude, thank you for showing up, being awesome. kjcowboydan, thank you for showing up, being awesome. Hillbilly, thank you for showing up and being awesome. I want to end the show with this one quote by Tortoise. Right? This quote's very important. And I want you to take it to heart. Brush your teeth. I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flares. Super fast tortoise, it's running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes. Shell shock, go. The tortoise way. He's the one to watch, the king of MTG play.